What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin Renegades, and today is a happy day in crypto. We're sitting at about 49,000. We just blasted up. So Bitcoin is actually outperforming altcoins right now and taking the lead. So hopefully this will lead to an amazing alt season coming here pretty soon. Altcoins are actually way far down compared to where they were in Bitcoin's bull cycle at about 40,000. Last time we were sitting up at 49,000. Like let's take for instance the graph. It's sitting at about 71 cents right now. It was sitting anywhere from 80 to 90 cents the last time Bitcoin was at this price. So we need a big alt season coming soon, and I think it's going to happen. The more Bitcoin goes up, the more it drags altcoins up with it. So I think everything is looking good, but today I want to actually go into something that's quite interesting. And I was just doing some research for myself, and that's, how I end up making a lot of videos for you guys. This is just something for me, and then I'm like, hey, I think people would like to see this. And so I'm going to do it. So what we're doing today is we're going to look at the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap from 2021. And then we're going to go back to 2016 and look at the top 100 cryptocurrencies by market cap back in 2016. And then we're going to compare them a little bit and see what has changed, what coins are still around, and what coins I've never even heard of before that were in the top 10 even. And you're going to find one that you probably haven't heard of unless you're an old timer in crypto. I saw a few that I was like, what is that? How is that in the top 10? And then in 2021, yeah, the market is way bigger now. Like it's trillions of dollars in it now. Before it was like billions of dollars. Once we got that trillion market cap, I think people started to take crypto a little bit more seriously because $1 trillion is so much money. It would even take you a long time to even count to 1 trillion. I mean, it would take you months probably to count to 1 trillion. It would be so long. So it's a huge number, and that is why people are taking crypto seriously now. First off, I want to go into the 2016. This is a historical snapshot, December 25th, 2016 of cryptocurrency. Market cap all, price all, volume all. Well, look at Bitcoin, still number one, all the way back in 2016. Of course, Bitcoin's always been number one, and Ethereum is number two. As always, okay, those haven't changed. But as soon as we get into number 3, XRP, okay, this has changed dramatically and drastically because XRP is actually still a good coin and still in the top 10, but I think it's like number 8 or number 7 now. And we'll look, I have the other list, and so we'll see where it is actually. Litecoin was number 4. Back in 2016. Monero, the privacy coin, which basically what they do is they make sure that when you send transactions, it's anonymous. So you cannot, track anybody's sendings or receivings. That's the main point of this coin. It's a privacy coin. And then you have a good old Ethereum Classic. And this is where Ethereum came from, guys. Ethereum is not an original coin. It's a hard fork from Ethereum Classic. Most people know that, but some don't. So I'm going to let you know that. And that is number 6. Wow, Ethereum Classic number 6. How much was it at the time? Only $1.07. Wow. And the market cap, 2.5 billion. So that was a small market cap for the top 10. Only 2 billion. The graph is 3.4 billion right now. And it's like number 50 or something. So we have built up so much in the last 5 years. If you look at the perspective like this, how could you lose on a 5-year investment with something like this? Litecoin is $180 right now. How much was it back then? $4. You would have become a millionaire if you had 100 of those. 100 of those, you would have been a millionaire 4 years ago. Right now, you would be a millionaire, or 5 years ago, sorry. You would have been a millionaire right now. Actually, with any of these coins, if you would have bought 100 of them a year ago, you would have been a millionaire. Or not a year ago, but 5 years ago. You know what I mean. So if you would have bought these then, you would have been a millionaire right now. So when I say crypto winter, the only thing is some coins disappear. Not normally the top 10, but here is an example, and I wanted to look into this because I heard Wendy O, Crypto Wendy O, say, you know, some coins disappear in the bull market, and if you're holding, because I always used to think, hey, if we go into or in a bear market, I always get those mixed up when I'm talking. I know what they are, but, so when we go into a bear market, a lot of the cryptos disappear, and the projects don't continue because they don't get the funding that they do in a bull market, right? So I was looking into that because she said that. I'm like, oh, because my plan was just to hold through. If I ever get into crypto winter in a bear market and I'm holding, you know, a certain crypto, not all of them, but like the graph or, you know, some, then I'm just going to hold for the next 3-4 years. But what if it's gone? And this is a perfect example. Made Safe Coin. What is that? It's number 8. I have never heard of this coin, guys. Have you? If you've heard of Made Safe Coin, this is the one I was saying at the beginning. If you guys have heard of it, then you're probably a veteran. But this was a 5-year ago top 10 coin. I've heard of every other one except for this one, Made. M-A-I-D, Made Safe Coin. And it had a market cap of only $500 million, and it was number 8. But look at the big drop from number 7 to number 8. You're talking from 2 million. Oh, so no, that was 2 million. That isn't 2 billion, guys, on Monero. Sorry, I misspoke on that. That is even Monero. Wait, is that? Yeah, 2 million. So actually, Litecoin was 11 million, but it was number 4 for some reason. Oh, that was the volume. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Market cap. This is what I wanted to look at. Yeah, so 600 million, 200 million, 200 million, 132 million. Okay, so this is where it kind of drops off a little bit, 69, 44. That was just the volume. I'm sorry about that, guys. But the Steam, and then I've heard of Steam, but look at these. They're only 30 million. So not even Ethereum was in the billions. Only Bitcoin was in the billions back then. That was 5 years ago. Now it's $1 trillion market cap 5 years later. Imagine how rich you would be if you invested in any one of these cryptocurrencies 5 years ago. I'm going to show you here in a minute how much they have grown over this amount of time. So you can look at the charts, but when you see the numbers, it's staggering. It is like every single stock that went to the moon, if you bought into any of those right here, except Made Safe Coin, because this one actually you probably would have lost money on, because I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. Let's look it up. I want to look and see if this thing is a thing anymore. Made Safe Coin. Okay, let's see. What happened to Made Safe Coin? On December 21st, cryptocurrency exchange Polynex announced it will delist Safe Network cryptocurrency. Okay. Where can I trade it? Okay, so I guess it is still on exchanges. Only $15,000 volume on Bitrex. Hit BTC is 900,000. It seems like it's gone down. Let's see. It's a 54-cent coin. I thought it was going to be gone, guys. So even the top 10, so they don't go. Most projects don't disappear. Some of them do. I thought this one, I was going to look and it would be completely gone. Especially because what Wendy O was saying. I believe like some coins probably disappear. She's probably been around for a long time and seen that. You know, I just haven't seen a project disappear. Except I have. I watched Potcoin disappear. And then I watched Bitcoin dissipate. You know, it's not disappear. It's still here. But the projects, the developers aren't really even behind it very much anymore. And so I don't have a lot of faith in Bitcoin. You know, so let's see. Oh, it's had a major volatile state lately from, you know, only 53 to 55 in the last day, but still, that's kind of, oh, let's look at the year. All right, now let's look to year to date, because it's been around a long time. Oh, here we go. So 6/21/2021, wait. Why is this only showing... Oh, that's year to date. Sorry. Let's go all. Now let's look. Okay, back all the way in 2014. Okay, good. This is the whole coin. So back in 2016, right here, it was a top 10 coin. And it was still way down here. See that? And then it blasted off all the way up here and then went way back down and it's blasted off again. This is the new bull market, guys. That's why. But yeah, so this coin's still around, but it's not anywhere near top 10. Actually, let's look what place it is. 184 now. So it went from 8th place all the way to 184th place. Wow. Yikes. So let's go back. Oh, man. Since I did this, I got to go back to the 2016 one. Right here. So I want to look. Okay, Rep Auger. Okay. Iconomy. See, I've heard of Ecomi, but I haven't heard of Iconomy. And then there's Dogecoin, which is, I think, top 10 now. It is top 10 now. So this is another one I've never heard of. FCT, Factum. Because I actually have some FCT coin myself. Here, I'll show you. I have some FCT, but it's not this one. That's the weird thing. It's like, how can two coins be named the same thing? Do you see Mule Wallet? There it is. How can they be the same things? You know, look. So I have FCT, Firmachain. In here. See that? I've been holding this forever. I can't get rid of it. I don't know where to sell it. I can't sell it. I think I could sell it on Polynex, but then I'd have to get Ethereum. And actually, it wasn't that I couldn't sell it. I think it was the Ethereum cost more to send than the Firmachain is worth. So I would have had to spend like $20 to send this, and it's only worth $7. So it just sits here. That sucks when you only have a certain amount of a coin and you can't use it. That's what's wrong with Ethereum and the tokens on Ethereum blockchain. It's just, the gas fees are ridiculous for low coins, dude. That isn't going to get mass adopted by people. They're not going to pay $20. That's the barrier for entry with Ethereum and Ethereum tokens. If they can get that gas fees down a lot, I mean, it's going to have to be significantly too. Then I don't see coins like this or tokens like this on coins like Ethereum lasting very long, because you know, it makes it useless. No value. This has no value to me. The 45.394 Firmachain that I have is absolutely valueless to me. Now, what I think exchanges should let you do is download your private key to the exchange if you want for certain assets that you're just selling one and done. Now, to let them have your private key to an account that you keep, don't do that. But if you have an account, a throwaway account like this one would be, I could just throw this account away and make a new one after this. You know, I could just download, give them my private key if you trust. I mean, you'd really have to trust the exchange, because don't ever give your private key to anybody, because that's your money. You know, but if it's an exchange, a legit one like Coinbase, Polynex, a real exchange, and you could just download your private key to their server, right? And then you don't have to pay that transaction fee to send it over. And then you can get the money out and then send it elsewhere for a less fee that's not on Ethereum. That could be like a real thing, right? Or maybe there could be a third party that somebody could build that doesn't have to let you download the keys, but some other third party way to get your money from your wallet to the exchange without having to pay giant gas fees. You see what I mean? There needs to be a project like that. And if any of you tech guys are listening and you want to build something like that, it's needed in blockchain. Like a bridge to an exchange where you don't have to pay to move your money to sell it in an exchange. You just sell it right in your wallet, and then they give you money. You give them the, you know, whatever you're paying for or receiving the funds as. You give them that, you know, address, and then they take that money from you, and then you get rid of that, you know, key or whatever. Just it'd be like a throwaway key. Can you build stuff like that? Like attach a throwaway key to a regular wallet and have it be like a bridge to another, key. Like a throwaway key, like have a throwaway key attached to the regular key, so you don't actually have to give them your private key, but you can attach a throwaway key to your private key and then give them that one, and it attaches to your wallet, but only to sell or something. Ooh, man, if I knew how to do all that stuff, dude, oh man, I'd be rich. Yeah, I have some pretty good ideas, but I don't know how they would do that. It would make things cheaper, but if not, this thing just sits there. $7, just gone forever. So, but let's get back into the coins, because this is interesting to me. Guys, if you find this interesting, smash that like. I bring a lot of content like this, and just if it comes to me, guys, I want to share it with you. So if you like that, subscribe to the channel. You'll get a lot more of it, and comment to let me know where you think the top 10 is gonna be in 5 years from now, say in 2026. What do you think the number one coin is? Give a list of your top 10 for 2026. I'm gonna do it too. I'll be one of the, I don't know if I'll be the first one, but I will do it. I will give you a list of what I think my top 10 coins are gonna be in 2025. So that, or 2026. So that'll be pretty cool, guys, if we do that. 5 years. Look, so XLM, dang, I've liked them ever since I saw them. XLM, that's been a project that's been just, somewhere just near me. You know how you just feel close to something that you shouldn't and you have no reason to, but you do? That's how I am with XLM. See, this is another one I've never heard of. DGD, Dijax DAO. So some DAOs can obviously not last very long, guys. They could disappear if they lose their funding source or, the lending source that they use. It just all depends on what kind of DAO it is. And MakerDAO came out and just kind of took out every other in the competition. I think that's probably what happened to them, is MakerDAO has the ball court with that one now. Lisk. Wow, Lisk is still sitting pretty at 18 here. I don't think it's even close to 18 now, but it has done pretty good lately. Let's see, it was worth 14 cent. Oh, 14 cent Lisk. Okay, that's kind of cool. Market cap of 14 million. Zcash. Oh, okay. Swisscoin. Huh. Okay, I'm not going to go all into all of these, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an overview of like the top 20, 30 coins right here. See, and now we start getting down here, and I don't know any of these coins really, so none of them. Let me see. Blackcoin, I know that one. Digibyte, hey, Decred, okay. Now we're getting into some that I know. Yeah, now we're not though, because I don't see any that I know. Vertcoin. Fedora coin. Hey, there's Redcoin number 85. It was out in 2016. I did not know that. I thought this was a recent coin, guys. Wow, Redcoin is that old? Okay, that's news to me. I thought it came out since I got into crypto a year and a half ago, basically. Yeah, there's a lot here. Okay, so now let's go look at the top 100 for today. This is going to blow your minds. Cardano wasn't even on that list 5 years ago. I didn't see it, did you? It might have been in the top 200, or it might not even been there in 2016. I'm not 100% sure when the project, I mean, we could look that up. I just don't want to spend a lot of time on this video doing that. You can look it up if you'd like, back in 2016, if it was, alive, when the date is, that it was conceived and brought about. And then number 4, Tether. So we didn't have any of those, USD coins back in 2016, it looks like. Or if they did, they weren't anything like they are now. So, of course, Bitcoin's number 1. We're at 49,000. Things are looking good today. Ethereum at 3,300. When I got into Ethereum, it was like $200. And so, back in 2016, it was $4, guys. $4. Imagine, or 7. I think it was 7, but let's go look. I mean, it's right here. Why not? $7. Okay, yeah, $7. So imagine buying a $7 Ethereum, guys. It's worth $3,388 in 5 years. And now Bitcoin. What was Bitcoin? $896. $896 for a Bitcoin 5 years ago. How much has it increased in 5 years? From $900 all the way to $49,000. It's baffling to me. Like, man, it like 500x or 50x. I think it 50x. Let's see, 90 times 50. Or let's do 900, times 50. 45, yeah. So it basically 900x'd. Let's see it, 900, I think it's maybe 920. Nope, 950. Nope, 980. Yep. So at 980x'd right now from 5 years ago, it went up 980x. That means times 980. So if you put $1,000 in there, you would have had $980,000. That's almost $1 million you would have made off of $1,000 5 years ago. Can you believe that? You would have been a millionaire today if you would have put even $10,000 or even $2,000 into Bitcoin 5 years ago. Just saying, this is why I'm doing this kind of thing. It's like, whoa, 980x Bitcoin. Can you believe Bitcoin can do that? And we can still 2 to 3x in the next month or so, guys. That is the cool thing. And then this number is going to be like 2,600, and it just keeps going up every 4 years. That's what's built in. That's what Satoshi Nakamoto did for Bitcoin and for the world, guys. So we should be thanking him for real. I mean, look at the value. But anyway, let's get back to the list. Sorry, I kind of fanboy over stuff like this sometimes, guys, because I just think it's incredible. I think the opportunity is once in a lifetime still. That's why when people don't think something is, is valuable, that's the best time to buy it. Now more people are getting on board, so it's getting to be that time where you can't make as much money anymore, but you can if you're strategic. So, Ethereum. Basically 900 some odd X as well, or even more. Maybe, I think Ethereum probably 2,600 X since 5 years. Now since the inception, oh my goodness, 49,000 X. And Ethereum basically 3,300 X. So, and then you have Cardano. Sitting over $2 right now, coming out of nowhere. Do you know last year when I got into crypto, Cardano was sitting at 19 cents? 19. It's great. It gained $2 since last year and has become the top 10 coin, number 3 on the list. So Tether is number 4, Binance Coin number 5, and they're not too far apart on the market value. Between Tether and Binance Coin, it's only $3 billion, and then from Tether to Cardano is less than 1.2 billion, 1.2 something billion, and yeah. So and then Solana comes next on the list at number 6 at 49 billion, and that's real close to XRP, which is top 10 still. It used to be number 3 back in the day, and then Litecoin, remember? So that's really good that it's still top 10. This is a staying coin, and it's going to beat the SEC. It's not a security, guys. It is a cryptocurrency. Look at this. I look up top 100 cryptos of 2016, and what comes up? XRP. Did I put top 100 securities of 2016? Let's try that. Top 100 securities 2016. Okay, well. Okay, well maybe that's not going to work, but you know what I mean. I'm making a point. It's like, man, it's not a security. When I look up cryptocurrency, XRP comes up. It's not an exchange traded fund. It's not, a security. It is a cryptocurrency, and it's number 7 still, and it's going to stay that way, I think. It's probably going to climb a lot higher when the SEC gives up or loses, and hopefully that happens. It's not 100%. XRP could lose. It's the government we're dealing with, so you never know. But, yeah, I think they're going to wait until after the bull market's over to make their decision, though. Because it depends. If the government is for crypto, then we're going to see them do it during the bull market, and that'll send the price of XRP skyrocketing to all-time highs. And it's going to do the same thing in a bear market, just not quite. It wouldn't, have as big of an effect. So it would still spike in a bear market if that happened, and it might turn it into like a bull market for XRP, and maybe even bring other cryptos up, actually, if that happens in a bear market. But if they do it in a bull market, oh man, that's what could really skyrocket the price this coming winter or into the spring. So we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it looks pretty good, though. Chainlink number 12, Algorand at number 13. Litecoin dropped 10 spots to number 14. And now we have Bitcoin Cash, which I guess wasn't a hard fork of Bitcoin at the time. I didn't know it wasn't even 5 years old. Or if it was, it wasn't high on the list. I would have to look into that. So Cosmos, Polygon, Filecoin, VeChain, Stellar Lumen's still around. That's pretty cool. Ethereum Classic is now number 22 instead of top 10. Now we have things like Tron, Theta Network, Daicoin, CF. See, this is basically a wrapped Ethereum on Compound. So it's basically a compound Ethereum, which is a protocol that people borrow and lend on. So, and it's a coin as well called Compound Coin. But I don't want to get into that. I just want to show you. Look at this, guys. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to read all these off, but look, a lot of these I recognize now. It's like I do. But she's right. 5 years ago, this is a whole different ballgame when it comes to 90% of the cryptos. Yeah, now you're safer if you're dealing with like a top 10 crypto, but as for like Madecoin, there's a big drop in that from top 10, number 8, all the way down to 150 something on CoinMarketCap. So yeah, things can move quickly. Some coins hold their value. I would go and look at the past and see which ones stick around and what kind of roadmap they have for the future. This is why research is really imperative if you're going to make long-term or even short-term investments into cryptocurrency, because you could lose everything, the project could disappear, or you could just lose by buying at the wrong time in the market. Just be wary of that. But most people, if they do their research, if they, do their due diligence, they can make money. I shouldn't say most people, but some people, the lucky ones can make money. Most people lose money in crypto. And that's why I made this channel, to try to help people do more research and to show them the research that I've done as well. And then maybe they can show me their research and we both get a better understanding of crypto in general. All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!